Guys, welcome back to Open Game Podcast this week. This is our third week, right? The same crew again on our new series. And today, since you guys are asking a lot, we have what you're asking for. Everyone was always asking for the other gender.
They asked for a woman and a lady.
They said you're not balancing the gender. Okay, well, I'm here tonight.
Welcome to...
You came with cups.
Yeah, that is the advantage of having both genders. They say 2 heads are better than, at this point, 3 are better than 2.
3 or 2 are better than...
3 heads are better than...
3 heads.
Are better than 2.
No, without considering
Heads.
gender, it's 3 heads, yes.
Yes.
It's like we're
Yeah,
pausing
I
on
said
heads.
that
Okay, how you guys feeling, man?
I'm cool. First, thank you so much for having me on the podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and I believe it is going to be an amazing experience. But yeah, I'm doing good. Maybe you.
Oh, welcome. Not bad. I don't know how you're doing. The weekend was massive, right?
Yeah, 3 days of
Non-stop.
abstaining.
I don't believe that.
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
The weekend was amazing.
Okay.
For me, personally, I was there. I was part of the biggest event of the weekend. That is the Super Saturday. I don't know if any of you attended.
I attended once, but not for this. Not for last weekend.
I saw the lady. This one.
This one.
Yeah.
Is that where you got her from to come to the
Not
pod?
really.
We are brothers.
Yeah, uncles at this point.
Brothers. Brothers.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
brothers. Brother, your siblings.
No, we are
brothers.
brothers.
So
Just
you
like that.
identify as a boy.
You are the
For
prize
now.
as a girl. I'm beautiful.
I know.
Okay, this is Zacchaeus Innocent, and we have.
My name is Skyler. I think I am now.
For you don't need to introduce yourself.
Introduce
I was
yourself.
actually directing the arrow to her.
Oh, okay. My name is Patrisha, Mongolenia Patrisha in full, but of course, some people find it so hard to call Mongolenia. The name seems so long, so most times I be like, I am Patrisha. But you can choose the one you want. Mongolenia,
Mongolenia.
Patrisha.
Oh, Patricia. Oh, baby.
I'm sorry, you have a lot of fans, right? Probably. Because I've heard a little bit about your profile. Not heard, but I read.
Something like that. Yeah. For now, I cannot say much about it, but I can say I have a bit of fan base. I choose to call it listenership. Yes, I call it listenership.
But also drinking mates.
Yeah.
You
don't need to leave those ones out.
Yeah, so but I'm very proud of them. I can still beat my chest and be like, yeah, I have an amazing audience.
Yeah, I think audience is the right fit, right? So Skyler, probably throw us on what happened on Saturday? You were talking about Saturday, seeing her there, you didn't finish.
No, Saturday I was out. Of course, obviously the biggest, actually the biggest corporate event in town in Germany, I would say, where you meet at least, if not the same class of people, the same people who reason alike, young people who are into so many things, but they say at the same goal. So I met Patricia there, but she's also my colleague. Yeah.
Yeah,
the one who wakes people up.
The real cock herself.
So she's the hen of a
She-cock.
She-cock.
Yeah, the she-cock.
That's where the brotherhood came from.
Maybe a bit of a recap. We looked at love the other weekend, and there was no female perception.
Yeah.
Before we get into maybe today's
You saw the comment
discussion,
section.
Patricia can share with us her understanding and perhaps her worst experience in a relationship.
Did you watch those short episodes, the short clips on TikTok?
I landed on a few.
Where this guy is trending.
2 or 3. Yeah, that was
It's just one specific part. Skyler is trending like.
Women are hating me, but I was.
And boys are liking you.
Yeah.
The whole brotherhood is proud of you, I'm sure.
He represented well.
I couldn't really exactly place my hand on what you people were discussing, but I caught up with 2 or 3 of the clips on TikTok. Yeah. So
Try
yeah.
to keep your eye
Worst
on the camera.
experience? Okay. Worst experience in a relationship or in love?
I think it all represents the same stuff, right? Relationship and love. Or can you be in a relationship
maybe
without being in love?
What you have done that you feel is too much, but you did it for love.
That if they ask you right now, you think you will not repeat it.
Yeah. If you ask me right now, I will not go ahead. Even if I'm in love, I will still not make a mistake. To not even make a decision, to go and give birth. Give birth to children who will resemble somebody. Like giving birth is not enough. The person giving you is not enough. The children resembling the person.
The father.
To traumatize you your whole life.
Whoa.
I can never. I will
Wait.
never
How did the child come into play?
No, but it's very inspiring.
But
Imagine having children with somebody you've broken up with, but the kids,
child resembles
the kids eventually resemble the man.
That was when.
It's torture.
psychological torture.
I
think we are laughing, but this is
for
real, right?
me. I think I want all my children to resemble me. So even if you're keeping them, that is up to you. But I want all my children to resemble.
So you want to haunt.
So I want to hunt you down.
That is one thing I will never repeat until I am sure. Even I've reached the extent where I'm not now sure that okay, this person maybe loves me. Even if you love me genuinely, I'll still have doubts. Want the same thing, those experiences. So I will never repeat it. That has been my worst in a love or in a relationship.
And so perhaps this brings us to today's discussion. Maybe you see Patrisha is setting a trend that makes your past affect your current relationship.
Yeah.
How dangerous is that? Because now you see every man like this man is going to put me in the same seat I've been in. And by the way, people who have such, if you've had a very terrible heartbreak, it continues to haunt you. Maybe you can say your experience. I don't know if you've ever
I've had one.
Okay.
I think I was just a kid, man.
Do you see maybe girls the same? Do you see like
okay? Ever since then, it changed my perception
That is
of like how I look at love and stuff like that.
Like you become more careful when it comes to relation. That is how I have become.
I think.
It doesn't affect completely.
Don't you
I think-
judge? Because for me, I feel you're judging.
Now
No.
you'll be judging any other new person who comes into your life.
Yeah.
You'll be like,
And
isn't he the same?
you actually plot them against the other.
And that's why it becomes so dangerous.
I really
Because
don't
now you
do
take my
that.
weaknesses.
I take my time before doing that. I take my time. Even after that, I still give somebody a benefit of doubt until, like, I see everything. I give you a 60%, and once you have proven the 60%, I'm like, okay.
I
But
can go.
I don't rush to judge. But of course, you still have those things. You be so skeptical.
That's why one frog contaminates the whole world. Now all the boys.
We shouldn't really get so traditional when it comes to love. I've seen angels. I don't know if you guys have ever seen.
Above all that, I'm still a lover.
Like
I
the
love a
angels.
girl, oh, love a lady, oh, love a
Like you
woman.
still believe in love, right?
Yeah, I
You
still
still believe in
do.
love.
I do.
No, maybe your expectations from a man when you are in love.
Don't you think you set the standards higher for the newer person also?
No. We are different. I am myself. One thing I strongly believe in is honesty. and most men lack that.
Is that the
Only
standards?
men.
I believe in honest.
Now the attack is coming on men.
I said most men. I didn't say all the men.
Most men.
Yes.
Maybe before we even connect, and Patrisha,
Yeah.
the saddest thing is women think men are cheats. It happens. And there was a time I asked, if men are cheats, do they cheat with fellow men? Or the cheating is with the women? And now, why must we create this school of thoughts and say men are cheats?
Only men.
Because now I cannot cheat with,
Yeah.
definitely if I am dating someone, I can also cheat with you.
What if I
Why
am
don't
in
you
my
guys-
own world? I'm in my own world. Did I go to you?
Did you accept?
your
There is consent, right?
Did you tell me the truth?
No, you can refuse and you
Why
can refuse
can't the
and
girl
just
child?
What if I am also refusing as a girl? For us girls, we believe that okay, if I refuse today and you still you're there, maybe
you see,
like,
that is
those
that
things
is not being able to own your own self, right?
Now, because
But, yeah.
you guys understand that the guy will come back if you say no today. But also you guys say this to prove that you're tough. It makes no sense. You can take 10 years to accept me. You could equally take 2 minutes to accept
because
me.
you
And it's
guys
still
say
It makes no difference.
if I
It is all
accept,
acceptance.
there are people, I've seen people who have met, they have gone out on their first date, they have gone home, a lot has happened, like on the first date or first night, and they have gotten married, they are still together.
So
And there are those who have taken
And then there are
10
those
months.
ones, mostly who say, that one is very cheap, even you go and try. Now, for you, if you also as a girl,
Because you
sometimes
say
that's
yes
why
on
I
the first
say,
day.
saying yes on the first date.
but if you said yes to the right man, how is he
I
going
see-
to tell the other boys to go and try
see
him?
no problem with that. All in all, these days, by the men have larger mouth than women.
Huh?
Yeah. They can do the gamble before you know it. Your name has reached, I don't know, the mouth is too large. Even we, the ladies, we are like, "Hee."
You guys are surprised, yeah? I think
So
that's
men have reached this extent.
The key points for Lugambo is saloons. I've never seen a guy go there play
gossip.
hair every time. The gossips come from
a place where there's concentration of women. That is
there,
from 2 and
Salon.
years.
2 and above. There is, but then now because I am in the middle, maybe
Yeah.
before we get to the most serious thing today, will you say yes to a lady who approaches you to start a relationship?
If I like her, I'll probably say yes on that first minute.
You will say
Yeah,
yes.
first midnight, even.
If I like her,
Not even first day, yeah.
You as a woman,
Yeah, because,
maybe what's your perception about a lady who builds the confidence to approach a man that Skyler, I love your hair, I love your height,
I love the
I
way
love
you
your
walk.
belly, I think you have money, I love your government motorcycle. I think I am in love with you. Do you feel? Do you think it's
My
shameful to the girl child?
It's a two-way traffic, in my own perception. Matches will be like, yeah, as a lady, you should learn how to be bold, own up to responsibility. When you like something, say I like it. When you don't like, speak. Matches, I love it. I see it as someone who is already there. You're a go-getter. You go, you get whatever you want. But then on the other side, I look at it as desperation, because someone can take advantage of it. Let's say maybe, like you said, you would say yes if you like the person. Another person would not take it the same way. Okay, since this one, they say throw it. Since this one is throw it, this is opportunity. Let me just, that is a leeway. You be used when they dump you, you come on TikTok, you set a camera, you cry for us.
You're the one who has started it.
Exactly.
So you'll be
That
the
is-
one to dump.
No, other people they be like, for me, I will accept this lady. She's saying I'm nice. I have seen, by the have seen. I have seen a lot. I have had experiences. I have seen maybe a friend of friends of mine do that. Tell a man or tell men, I like you, you smell nice, I do
let me
this.
tell you, Patricia, if a girl comes to me, okay, and tells me I tick all her boxes in what she sees in a man, I think that is a woman and a half. I will happily give that woman a chance.
A chance, exactly.
To start something with. Because one thing is, every man will dream of that woman with confidence.
Yeah.
With honesty,
Yeah.
with it is not lowering yourself, but it's going for what you want.
Yeah.
So a lady who comes to me and says, you know what, I see you as somebody I can put life with. I see you as somebody I can spend the rest of my life with. I want to tell you, I will definitely give that woman a chance. And you know, the worst thing with our society is we tend to judge women with confidence.
So I think it's a stereotype of gender, like,
and maybe that's how
it's supposed to come for you.
That's how we've been brought up. The thinking is men should approach,
Should be the ones to
and
approach.
I think we should stop looking at women as less of a human being.
Exactly.
They can be given the opportunity to talk to men. I know the society might now again. I'm going to trend maybe because I am trying to have opportunity to be given to women who are able and they can express themselves and they can walk to. But this also comes with the responsibilities, which takes me to, maybe I start with Patricia. Patricia, how 95% of the women think it is very abnormal for a woman to pay bills. Let's say you go out in a bar, you done drinking and they bring the bill. Even the ladies who work in those restaurants, those bars, bring the bill and give it to the man.
Yeah.
Do you feel it's so terrible for a woman to pay bills in case her and the man are probably step out?
It is not terrible if I am the one who has called you out. You have called me out, Skyler. There is no way I am sitting with men and you want me to pay the bills. Who does
No, it's
that?
not about wanting you to pay. It's can you decide?
It does.
Let me pay.
It does.
Let's say we go out.
Speaking about myself, I can.
Or
If I know I am capable of, I can.
Our total
That you are
bill-
just refusing to.
But
to
there
let
is
it.
no way that we have gone to heritage. Then I no.
What if you have the money?
I have the money.
How-
My money is for emergency.
What kind of emergency?
How will you feel about a lady who, I know most men who pretend will take it as a disappointment, but for you as innocent, how will you feel about a woman who pays your bill?
Bro, I feel like I have a helper.
And
I have a
Naturally,
companion.
men are supposed to be providers.
Like I have a companion.
who said that?
Naturally, men are supposed to be providers.
But who said that?
No
But
one
then-
said that. And
Which
then,
natural law says that men are supposed to
and
provide?
then, okay.
Men are supposed to be providers.
But why do you
not
choose
just
to?
to women, to the people. If you're a responsible man, you will.
If you're a religious person like me, the Bible says women are supposed to be helpers. Okay?
Yeah.
So how are you helping me? If they've brought a bill of 200,000, what is wrong with taking 40%
Exactly.
of the
Thank you.
200,000?
Exactly.
That was what I was talking about.
No, but you see,
But you see,
you're seeing your man pull out a wallet to count
And it's only
450,000,
it's only
and then you cannot say, "Oh, baby."
just keep one for emergency. Let me remove one from my
To
side.
show love in the public, what if behind
show love,
things
that's
I
not
also- I
love.
also extend help.
That's not all about showing
So
love.
responsibility.
To show responsibility.
It's showing
How about
commitment and
back?
responsibility.
It's not supposed to be before the public that I need to show responsibility. There are things I can do by
Okay. So we go to the toilet where you're going to give
Not
me
to
the
the
50K.
toilet. Where we are with you.
Because now, just imagine we are seated like we're having a dinner, let's say at Aragon, by the poolside, and then we're let's say having wine, and you have like 200K, I have let's say 80K with me, and the wine is costing 150.
So So you
I call you here, but then you said you want to drink wine.
No, that one I can. That one I can.
So you're not going to fear the eyes of the people who are seated there. Just remove the money and give.
Why? Why would I fear?
But you just said you don't want to give it in public.
Do it like this. Of course, I am here with my man. I will definitely find a way to hand over that
Like
money.
under the table.
Under the table.
What is wrong with people seeing you paying for your money?
Let me tell you.
There
Patrisha,
is nothing wrong. But I also want my man to feel worth of himself.
But is helping your man like
To
No,
feel
but
worth
do
of
you
himself
know-
when he's with me. But I can always be there by them.
Patrisha, do you know that we can take a day and go to, let's say, Heritage, and out of the 100 women in that club, at least 98 of them do not clear bills, and they will not even buy beer. I would love to have a woman who would say, hey, bring him 2, put here 1, and she pays for it. You know, that inspires a man to work hard. It motivates actually a man. But also it goes back to the society. Like you would say, naturally, the thinking is, naturally we feel a man is supposed to provide, a man is supposed to clear the bills. The last data I bought was bought by my woman. And she has no regrets about it. But our women here will say, I am buying you data and you're going to chat with other girls.
what is wrong with me chatting with other girls like is chatting only about
You think me and you can finish the data? So one thing for sure is, if I pick my phone and say, hey babe, I don't have data, kindly subscribe, you'll see a 10 GB coming. But if you sample the ladies in Germany and say, you know what, actually randomly you pick men and send this same message, I am talking about
you get 2 men out of 20.
They will say you're very crazy.
He's borrowing from me. She also sent it to the girls group chat.
What kind of a man?
My guy is just asking me for data.
Send a screenshot
to the girls chat.
Look at this one.
Look at this one.
And how do you feel when they discuss your man in a chat like that?
You know, a girl
I
will
have never
choose.
been in a chat,
A
so
girl will choose to cheat on you because you asked her for data. You think you're less of a man, and it is very common with our ladies here.
it is
Maybe,
common here. It is by
for us.
But I have sometimes I point fingers towards some things. One, if you look at I'm not going to say it as an insult or it's not as a what. Most people, if sometimes you should interest yourself to go out there and learn how things are out, but you're always here. Other people really they don't have an opportunity, and having a very rigid mind as a woman is going to be a very bad thing for you. Go out there, get exposure, learn things, learn new things. Maybe they could help you. You could supplement our creativity and see what you can do for yourself or for people around you by yourself.
So maybe to the women out there, to the ladies, before this weekend, subscribe for your boyfriend, and you see the reaction. Maybe
You can start from 5.
yes, you can start from 5.
There is
and then let's
Wednesday,
see the
there's
reaction.
Gaga weekends and stuff, so you can
That one.
just buy
That
your
one is
boyfriend.
small.
Yeah.
No, you can actually even try with me. My number will be in the description. Let's see how many are going to.
I want to see at the end of the week. I will say on my status if I get the 5 GB from my woman. Yeah. Last time you guys advised me to be in love, so I found
You
love.
decided
So you just found love and you already married in love.
And I think the GB that might come might even speed the love. It has to go out. Maybe, and then again, you know, one thing maybe now from you is, I want you to dissect in 2 ways the negative impact of public perception. Like you are in a relationship, and then somebody comes to you and says, that your girl even drinks a lot of alcohol, or she's a cheat. Do you listen to these people and it affects your relationship? Or do you make this public opinion about your woman shape the kind of relationship you have?
That's unless if you're dating for people to know that you're dating, it to affect you.
But you're dating for yourself.
But if you're
but
dating
obviously people talk.
like me.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a
you've
way.
never seen you making a decision with your woman and she says, what will people think?
Yeah, exactly. And I say, fuck the people, man. Like, seriously, we pay the bills ourselves in the house. Like, if you want anything, any help, you don't call the public, you call me. So why does why do you have to stay on the validation of the public for our relationship to go on?
So you are in this class of people who think it is me and my babe against the world.
Exactly. But
Same feeling you have.
But also it depends like what the public is talking about. If she's really fucking out, like fucking up out there, and it's public knowledge and there's like people know it, and it's you have to just let her know it's not.
When I joined a radio the first time around 2012, I was a very slim.
I saw the photo of your status today with.
And when I met the first love of my life, the biggest challenge was the public thinking I was HIV positive.
Oh wow.
Okay. And you know, it affected us so much because
Like, they told us.
the girl, yes, everybody comes to one and says, that guy. Because okay, I don't understand my body myself. I was born fat. Okay. Yeah, I was born like that big baby. As growing up, I was
7
like that.
kgs.
Then at some point, I became slim, and that is where the slim radio prince aspect it came from. But then when I met this lady and people came and said, you know what, Skyler is HIV positive, it kind of affected our relationship. That's why we're bringing this element of
perception of
public perception and your relationship. Then my first time of actually going to do a HIV test was because it was pushed by the public. So that's why I was asking you this question. The other thing is, as I can leave this hotel that is giving us opportunity to work here with Patrisha, and tomorrow somebody might see me at the gate with Patrisha, and you know tomorrow it will be in town and so left the hotel.
The hotel with Patrisha.
Skyler. So there must be, they're workmates, but it seems they're eating each other.
Yeah.
So the public opinion accepts a lot, and we have given, maybe before we even go, or before we even say something much, your advice to people who get advices like that from the public about their partners and they react.
Let's say that the advice I get are also based on rumors.
Not confirmed.
Yeah, not confirmed.
You should always have try also, like, because if it's me, let me speak from my own point of view. If I hear this thing once, twice, the third time, the fourth, fifth, of course I'll be like, this is too much.
There is no fire. There is no smoke without
yes,
fire.
But these days smoke can come without fire. That's
fire.
small.
I
In
will,
the
Vatican. It's either black or white.
I will come and ask you, my partner, there's this thing going on, not because I doubt you, but remember I said I need honesty. So I want an honest relationship. I'm going to ask you, and I am one person who believes that if you tell me about yourself, unless proven otherwise, I will believe what you've told me is true. So I'm going to believe you. But if it still keeps coming, I will ask you again, this and this, it is me and you against the world, right?
The world,
if it continues, I will also take my time now to do my own investigation. I'm not going to be asking people, you wish you were...
I wish you're single.
Why? Skyler, don't kill my mother.
Yeah, she was cooking, man.
So I will I will do my own investigation now myself. Not that I'm going to be asking people or what like that. But information, even if it takes the longest period of time, the truth will always
surface up.
Yes. So I will know. But I don't rush to judge somebody. That's what I can say to
Based
both
on what
men and
people
women.
say.
First, give yourself time. And this thing of rushing with the first decision, somebody has told you for you, but because of the anger, anything you
want to
rush,
break
you want
TV.
you want to burn the house. Calm down.
Maybe we need to pick lessons. Yes, public opinion cannot be avoided, but you can regulate it. There is no way people cannot talk about your relationship. When it's doing good, people talk. When it's doing bad, people still talk.
Yes.
But how you handle it is the most important thing. Now, this brings me to, I don't know if I've taken over your job, but it's okay.
Today you have to leave.
Do you feel it's an assurance to yourself if your partner posts you on social media?
No, it's not an assurance to me.
Why?
I don't feel that's an assurance.
Okay, don't you feel some kind of
Do you feel loved?
do you feel butterflies when you see yourself on your partner's status
It
and
takes
stuff?
a lot of courage and guts
For your partner to post you?
to put you out there.
So what happens when they put you?
So if someone, I will first ask questions. Today what happened?
So you're not loved enough.
Like, not really.
You're not loved enough.
So even posting doesn't mean you're so loved. Someone can do this and still do the opposite. That's why I'm like,
No, but
to me,
loving you doesn't
I
mean
don't
that the
think-
person is not going to do the opposite. So
That
there's
is
love,
it.
right?
But still, Skyler, your question.
Do you as Patricia get excited if your partner posts?
Let's talk about yourself.
I can be happy, I can be excited, but I'll not show it.
Why?
I will not show it.
Internal happiness.
I will die with it. I would even know. Today they are
But
posting.
it
but-
changes your feeling.
Yeah, a little bit.
But if the posting continues, that little bit will be continuing.
I will ask questions. This one you're posting me like this one.
Say,
is
say
going on.
I feel more love for you right now. I feel the love is
Because
growing.
I said, no, you see, let me give you an example.
the love is
I'm
growing.
giving you an example. You see married men,
That one is funny now,
I'm just giving you an example with that one as if one. Married men who have side chicks outside, if they have issues with their side chicks, you will
They
wake
post
up
their
in the
wife.
morning, I love my family, what a beautiful family.
Because the wife and the
I
kids.
can take a bullet for you, my family, beautiful children, my beautiful wife, those things.
So don't you think
So,
married men need to
Even
have
the
side
wife.
chicks to realize that they love their women once?
people go to do different things because of reasons best. With the things that have happened to
No,
me,
but
I stop
maybe,
judging people for what
Patricia,
they do.
leaving the rest of the factors constant. You're in love with your own man without a family. You're not a side chick in
Yes.
this regard. And this man wakes up every morning and feels so proud about you and posts you on the WhatsApp status, on Facebook, and say, love of my life, my bro, and all this. Do you find pride in that? And does it really give you confidence that this is your man?
A little bit of confidence, but pride, yes. I find pride, most people do. It is very hard nowadays for a partner to post the other one. So of course someone posts you and
Maybe.
is there
Why?
showering you
Is
with
that-
all
maybe
that.
the one-
Is it because most people have
Why
lot of
do you
partners?
find it difficult to post your man?
Yeah, why?
You want to leave the options open.
Okay.
Really.
What makes you fear posting your man? Are you still open to the public? Are you still on market? Why do you want?
Do I have a ring on my finger?
But when the process of
How
getting a ring,
committed are we?
when the process of
It
getting a ring,
depends. How committed are we?
I always
to each
knew,
other.
That if we are dating, like we are following the
maybe,
path, right?
you know,
If we are dating, I am not yet at your home. I can be at your home, but no, I will not.
So you support dating multiple partners?
I don't support dating
But you live
So
in the
why
options
don't you,
open.
why don't you make the assurance?
I can commit to you, and then in the middle of the desert, you leave me.
That is life.
In the you see.
Yeah.
That is also
It
this one
doesn't
is
only
life.
happen with human species.
This is also
Even
life.
lions live lionesses in the desert without water.
But those ones have very, very strong hearts. I don't know whether they have 5 hearts. And yes, with the human beings.
But then maybe a male perception
Yes.
about if your girl posts, maybe you wake up in the morning and she puts you on a status like yesterday, or maybe on a Monday and says, my man crush, or my so and so, with those words.
A man crush one day.
Does it develop your trust for and the most unfortunate bit of it, they will respect you. You're
Now that is a problem.
but
That is
Let's say
there are
that
no
she didn't
restrictions.
restrict.
If one day you wake up and find your woman has posted you on her status,
I'll first remember what I did last evening. If I didn't do anything special, if last evening there was nothing special, then probably this is love manifesting this time. But if we went out for ice cream
but
last
it
night,
gives you it definitely gives you a thing.
there is a sense of belonging. You find that like I really have someone in this world like who loves me. But I'll leave the options open, man. Like, why is she posting me only today? Okay, if she posts me like thrice in a week, and next week she continues, and the other week she continues, I'll say this is a habit. Maybe she wants to learn new habit.
There are those who will post you, and then tomorrow they will say, "Baby, send me 200K."
Now that is blackmailing. That is fraud, actually fraud.
Obtaining money by false
False
pretenses.
pretenses. Oh.
But then, maybe your own experience. Have you ever posted your woman?
Yeah.
And what was the reaction?
A lot of times, because me, once I'm in love, I only love one person. That is public knowledge. So I don't fear posting. I don't fear posting the person I'm in love with. I've posted
Public knowledge.
It's public knowledge.
Okay.
When I'm dating someone, it's public knowledge, right? Because I don't wish to hide whom I'm pushing out with. So yeah, I've posted a lot of times.
Does it draw maybe doubts in you if your woman doesn't post you?
No, I don't care. Yeah. So long as I think we are good, like we don't have problems and stuff, I don't want to cleanse around you, like to force you to.
But don't you think
to show
this
that you
leaves
love
the options open?
For whom?
Because why must she not be that proud of you and?
No, you are talking like you were saying, what if? So are you asking exactly what's happening? Like my woman posts me regularly, so we are used to posting with
Each other, yeah.
So now it's
But
not
you
new.
guys find happiness and
In the post?
posting.
Yeah, exactly. When she posts me, like I can even go and cook right now. So I feel good, man.
Maybe I am very ugly. It is very rare, maybe except my birthday, that I am posted. Actually, after this show, I think I should do self-evaluation. Am I not taking pictures? Am I not good enough?
Are you not social enough with people to have a lot of
But
photos?
again, my feeling about the entire thing is, I think if you as a woman, you love a man, and you're very sure, and you're very proud, you're very confident about this man, hiding him is not
It's
the
not
real deal.
legit.
I feel women who do not post their men are leaving the options open.
Yeah,
Because yes,
deception.
today if you're dating me and I am on your status with the most favorite captions, definitely people because you see, it is very hard to find a lady starting a relationship after a breakup with a man who has never been in the contact list. I want to tell you, if I am dating Patricia here, and it so happened that we ended the relationship, the next boyfriend Patricia will have is one of those guys in her contact list.
Exactly.
So
there's always someone in a queue.
There's always that person. You having me on your status or on your profile picture is a communication that yes, I am trying to do something with somebody. So you who are expressing interest,
Stay far away.
You stay far away.
You know this.
But then, if a lady or if a man doesn't post you, there are issues. And you know, the other time I was telling people that your woman is true in her phone. That woman you're dating is true in her phone. Not this person you see with the plastic smiles, with those ones who, maybe you are the only one.
Yeah.
You wait and hold that phone. Actually, before you even ask for the pattern, you can see the reaction.
You try to snatch it away from you.
The sweat that comes in because you're holding her phone. So that your real woman is that woman in her phone. Yes, there are those genuine women. When a man texts them, she will genuinely tell you, you know what? I am into a relationship and a serious one. So kindly respect it. But then most of to the guys who share my sadness of not being posted, I want to tell you to evaluate yourself and see whether your relationship is. There must be partners in that relationship.
You're not
That's
alone.
why you're being.
Maybe you might be.
hidden.
You might be there. You might be there. You might be
You
a
could
friend
be
to the
the friend,
relationship.
exactly. But it also cuts across. It's not only men, but also the ladies. If that man doesn't post you, I think there is a problem.
But do you know there is a nature in men, like in most men, they just don't like posting. Right?
No, but I see men post even more than women.
But we just post memes.
By the way, when you check your status right now, you'll find at least the man who has posted the woman. But that woman who has posted the man, very rare.
It's very rare.
It is very rare.
They only post you when you're wearing matching outfits, probably.
And on your birthday, that is a special day in your life. You are supposed to be celebrated.
You rather
I think
don't-
posting your partner
I am your
on the
man.
birthday is
If I am your
hypocrisy.
man,
Why?
hypocrisy.
It is not
yes.
love.
Why?
It is pettiness.
Yes,
You
not
just
pettiness.
want to show something that you don't mean.
Because you see what I was saying before. You have been there, and not there. You've been where you've been posted and where you've not been posted.
Do you know what
same
you-
difference.
Patricia, do you know what you
been
guys
where they've
do?
posted you and where they've not posted you. Same
You
difference.
post me on my birthday with a caption, if you know, you know, happy birthday.
No,
Bro.
if you know is the
No
true
way.
definition of hypocrisy.
You rather post an emoji.
Okay,
Just
happy,
put an
what happened
emoji
to
on my
happy
head,
birthday? Okay, happy birthday.
No, but they will start with that.
Happy
if
birthday.
you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Where your name is supposed to come, like where they're supposed to say, babe, what.
But if you know, it's
know,
not
you know.
necessary, trust me. But
Like, yeah, that will pain me,
what
man.
is it?
You rather don't post me.
Please don't post me.
Or else there will be like my best friend. Those things you. But of course, women have sweet captions. Then
If you
if
know,
a-
you
if
know,
a
it's
woman
a
posts-
sweet one.
I'm still coming. If a woman posts you
Post.
with just know, start like you said, start doing self-evaluation. Even do on her behalf. What could be
Yes,
the
it starts
issue?
posting you.
Let's get your advice on a scenario where you're
Our light is
dated
still
for
green, right? Just
if you have dated for 2 years and you've never been posted, will you continue with the relationship?
dated for 2 years.
And I've never been posted.
Or even 2 years is
2
much.
years is
Let's
too
say
much.
3 months.
Most people don't make it to the first anniversary.
Will you continue with that relationship?
Why will I be waiting up to 2 years to be posted?
So
when I can
not
quietly-
not posting you can end your relationship.
Sometimes once like this to
No, but
someone is enough.
you know,
You know, a lot of things are going to happen. I'll ask questions that you're going to give answers that are very, very scanty answers that I don't even like. I begin to ask a lot of questions. I develop doubts. I start having trust issues. Those things come. You get, because I will ask you first.
Do you think a lady who doesn't post the man is a cheat?
No, because it's not only about posting that you determine whether someone is in true love with you or not. It also depends if she's posting other people every day. Why am I not being posted?
But does it bring some doubts?
Yeah, that one. If you're posting other people and you're not posting me, it can bring it. You rather not post other people.
Your
just post
perception about a man who never posts a woman?
There are doubts, definitely. In fact, for women is worse. For women is worse. Why are you not posting? I'm not telling you to wake up every day and shower me with all the praises on your status. But once in a while, like this, does not kill a chicken. So, please.
Does not kill a chicken because you're a
chicken, not chicken. So, does not, causes no harm. There are doubts that come along with it. Definitely there will be doubts. I will see you, hello, every time you're celebrating people's birthdays, you're wishing them happy. Women crush Wednesday. And you're posting, and I am seeing. I have never. So what am I doing with you? You don't even crush on me. What is the meaning?
Okay,
I will definitely ask questions.
Okay, just a quick one. What is your take on your guy having a female bestie? And they hang up there and they leave you at home.
Yeah, I'm not answering.
Call your guy that I'm going to watch football with Fiona. Fiona is a female bestie.
You're going with Fiona.
We're going to Ara, stuff like that.
You know, some of the things, some of these things depend. But I am one person who has, like now me, I am closer to men than females. If you check my friends list, I don't really have so many female friends. I'm closer to men. Now, I be putting myself in the shoes of maybe Skyler is married, and I am always next to Skyler, or maybe with those of Simon, maybe with you. We are in the bar, we are always there, and we come back. And she will try to contain it, but of course deep down you can never. It is like you leaving a goat with the potato vines. That is it, and you're not there, but they are out there. Other people. Now a woman who will not ask you questions, who will keep quiet, will let you do whatsoever thing you want, might be like, come here, I want you to just know a lot has gone through her. She's like, now do what you want to do.
And
like
she also does what she wants.
Other people close their brains, close everything because they don't now want stress. You know, you reach a point, there is a point you reach in life I have now gone through. Let me just now contain this one and I'll be there. Whatsoever happens, understanding girlfriend I am, let me stay here. And
understanding girlfriend.
In a nutshell, you don't believe in besties?
I do believe. I do believe.
But not the opposite gender.
If you are bestie to my man, as a lady, just know I am always there.
To do what? To watching you.
If we are going to watch football, we are going. I'm not watching you, but I will be there.
Like you'll be physically available.
Yes or no?
I will be there.
I thought you'd be there to give emotional support.
No, besties do not really allow that. Mostly, if your wife is coming, I am not coming, happens so many times. So those besties prefer her and the man.
Alone.
But if you're coming, I don't know.
To spoil the party.
It is respect. I don't know if it is if it is respect
and
or not.
you know, besties care so much. Much. If they have if I am your female bestie, I will care so much for you that I don't want to see. Maybe I know at home you're probably your wife. Maybe you come with your problems. I will always be there for you. Come watch. Even if you call me at 3 a.m., I will be there for you. You can easily, because you're always close to this person.
Yeah.
And for us ladies, we look at care as affection. At some point, which word should I use? We misunderstand care sometimes as affection.
No,
this man has nothing to do with that. So you can become a friend with benefits.
You see it as a threat because this person is doing more than what you're supposed to do. So maybe besties are very good point for evaluation.
Yeah, I think besties are good for shaping up relationships. I just bring a shake it up a little bit. The competition comes out.
Any bestie out there, I am available. I need a bestie.
Bestie.
But I think the science of besties is one thing mainly our women will never understand.
No, okay. But, okay, before you go there, when in a situation when the bestie becomes the main chick, like when she becomes the main chick, is the attention going to be the same? Is she going to be caring like how she was a bestie?
You see, a few minutes ago I was telling you that if I am in a relationship with Patricia and the relationship happens to end, Patricia's next boyfriend will never come from very far.
To come from?
Okay? It will come from the contact list. The same thing with the besties. Okay? Because now there is that emotional breakdown after a breakup that you experience. And you realize this bestie is there. There are higher chances of you falling for a bestie unless this is a true bestie who is not interested in relationship.
Yeah.
But that bestie who keeps you also as a plan B, my friend, you have a higher chance. Yes, you have a higher chance of ending with this bestie as your next girlfriend or as your next boyfriend than any other person.
When
Do you
you
think
reach
the love?
that point,
Do you think
will
the
you
love?
last? Do you think it will work out?
Like, is the love? Is the
in
bestie going to
best
show you the
friend
same love she was showing to you when she
Time
was
you're
a bestie?
shifted to
No,
relationship.
women love reservations. Actually, they perform. A woman will perform better as a bestie than as your partner.
Exactly.
That is what happens. So all this, you think now. You look at what happens in relationship and what happens in marriage. It is different. The guy you call baby, darling, in relationship now becomes a ranya.
It becomes Iranya. You know, when they stop calling you baby.
If your relationship or if your marriage is where you're still called a baby, my friend, you're doing very well.
I know.
But if you see, we stop dating after marriage, and that happens with this generation of people.
That's the
when
problem.
you date very well, there it is very rare to see your name. I've ever been called sugar. Sometimes I test my sweet. I want to check if I am that sweet. But you know, in marriage, these things disappear. Maybe a very good woman will sympathize and call you with your son's name. Like now, currently they call me
Daddy Israel.
Daddy Israel. And sometimes it is even rude. Daddy Israel.
Yeah, but
Israel Yata. But those days, my friend, I was a baby. I was my prince, sugar, my everything.
Honey, darling, they even mix the two sweet names.
People
Honey, sugar.
should continue dating even in marriage.
Yeah.
And maybe perhaps it is one thing that will keep us together. If you've made your man get used to being called darling, continue. And by the way, you see now, you have. Let's now bring the element of a side chick. This side chick is the one who sends you a good morning baby message.
Exactly.
Okay. But this woman you're with in the bedroom will wake up and go straight to make hot water without even finding out how your night has been.
How you slept.
You see, that is how sometimes you women lose men to those side chicks. Because before she sleeps, at least she
checks on the guy.
Hi baby, good night.
And another problem.
But then for you come, this gentleman is tired, he's from work, you cannot even ask, how was your day?
How was work?
But do you know what? In the morning, the side chick says, hello, good morning.
I hope you have a nice day.
Have a
The
great
side
day.
chick is on a mission too.
Yes,
Why
can't
The problem is,
Patricia, why can't you be on a mission?
you as a wife should also be on a mission.
You must. That's why I was telling you.
Skyler,
You must. Let me finish. You must have a mission as a wife. What is so big in waking up and saying good morning, daddy? But if he's working, okay, good morning, daddy. I hope you had a beautiful night. Have a lovely day at work. At lunchtime, if he eats at home, why at 12:30? Hello, baby, food is almost ready. Please come. I feel like eating with you.
Exactly.
In the evening, the same thing. What is this mission so difficult for you?
It's not that there is not saying that the normal greetings to me is a little bit rude, but of course greetings are greetings. Now remember, sometimes I can wake up when you're still I wake up because I care about you. I want you to have breakfast. But of course, after preparing breakfast for you, I am still going to meet you. I serve you this breakfast. I could say the good morning, good words from there. And then one thing we need to get is marriage now comes with a lot of response. Side chick is there. I told you she's on a dangerous mission.
Do you know why side chicks are winning?
Now, she's on a dangerous mission of her own. Probably she's there, she's doing her own things. But I'm in my house, my husband.
The problem is
come with responsibilities. I am so confident that I am with you. I can literally say the good morning or the greeting because I am still with you.
No, the problem is the women stop wearing. You stop wearing nice clothes after getting married. Exactly. You're not wearing something that's enticing.
You tell me I am now a woman.
No, every day you're just less.
What is so wrong with you waking up and kissing me on the forehead and
what if I kiss you on the forehead and you
slap you?
Drank the whole night, you cannot feel the kiss.
No, it's okay as long as the mark is there.
You know that kiss on the forehead stays on your forehead.
It goes direct to the brain, man. It goes direct to God.
To update your
that's what makes your day better if they kiss you in the morning on the forehead.
That's why we are here, to pick one or two.
That's why.
But of course, like I did say, okay, let's leave the issue of maybe a kiss on the forehead or stuff, but really not saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening to your partner to me is rude.
Maybe yes, a female perception because we are asking you to do it. I would love a relationship where even if I spend the night with you, you don't know, men go through a lot.
Even
they are nightmares.
It's next chasing you.
You know, a man probably is next chasing you. The man is broke. Okay,
you're broke. By the way, brokenness wakes you up at 3 a.m. and you start thinking about it.
It is so comforting.
It
is so comforting, Patricia, for you as a woman, to wake up and say, hello, good morning, how was your night? Are you okay? You see, these are things that makes a man actually feel that, yes, I have a woman. Last week I told you people that if I send a message to you as a woman that I want to go out, instead of telling me how there are slave queens in the club, how there are spoiled brats in the club, why can't you tell me, hey baby, I'll go have fun, make sure you dance your favorite styles, where I'll come back.
Just be happy with your friends.
I will be waiting for you in case you feel like making love to me, wake me up. You know how I would be in the club thinking,
full of energy.
Everybody really does that. If you people are married, you must be in love, Skyler. And
no, I'm not saying you're not in love. I am imagining that this happens.
I'm not saying it is you. Like, so if you people have reached the extent of getting married,
for you to come back home to someone, you should be in love, right?
We are different people.
Not so you can sleep somewhere where you're not loved.
Not everybody does that.
Can you sleep somewhere where you're not loved?
Even a woman who is going to tell you have fun is suppressing whatsoever feeling, whether positive or negative, inside her. She's trying.
You're talking for all the women,
but you know the impact of those choices of words for a man. Those choices of words for a man. If your man leaves home and you say what I just said, this man goes with you in his mind. Okay? Each time she looks at a woman with a nyas passing, things about what you say. I want. When we were beginning, I was even telling you, when your man says he's going out, you ask him, do you feel like drinking? If he says yes, say this is
50K.
4 bottles for
50K for you here.
You create memories.
I think we are running around. Skyler, I think do a shout out for our sponsor, hosting sponsors.
Before I do that, the ladies out there, I want to tell you, you continue loving even when your relationship has taken a turn. If your relationship has entered into marriage, The same thing with the ladies. Keeping in touch is very crucial.
Exactly.
Yeah, we want to say thanks to Aragan Hotel for hosting us and being behind the Open Game podcast.
Yeah.
The Super Saturday team, thank you so much. And then Elegance Boutique.
Shout out to Elegance Boutique.
Thank you so much. We want to invite those willing partners to work with us. And to the viewers, if you are not posted, evaluate yourself.
Right afterwards.
Yes. If you're posted, let that be an assurance that the woman is proud about yourself. Do not stay like a pot in your relationship. Always indoors. Okay, a woman who is proud about you will definitely post you, will definitely avoid if you know. So say, this is my man, I love him so much and I am so proud about him. Now for me who keeps goats and turkeys, post my picture, say I am very proud about you.
Yeah, exactly. Because post you with your turkeys.
You post me with my turkeys. It motivates me.
To buy more turkeys.
You post me. Some even put how do you call these things? Is it emojis?
Emoji.
You put an
Exactly.
emoji in your face and says, if you know,
If you know, you know.
You know what?
So
Happy birthday.
And thank you so much. Maybe your last words. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much. Of course, we are always going to be here. Don't forget to actually follow.
Yeah.
Like,
follow us, like,
comment.
and also comment. We also get feedback.
We want to hear you.
Yes, hear from you. We want to hear your side of the story. I am talking here, I might be like I'm talking, but yet you are out there, you have a different perspective of our topic of discussion. You also give it to us. And also to the men, they say, why are you laughing? To the men, treat somebody the same way you want to be treated. So you cannot tell me a man who treats me right, I'm going to treat him badly. They're naturally toxic people, and most women are actually good people. So let's treat each other. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. that is how we are going to coexist. We throw away 1 or 2, 3 things that are letting us down, and then posting about posting. Okay.
Can I give you advice?
I have given the view.
Post someone who posts you.
Yeah.
That is what I'm saying.
Reciprocate on the love. Love is
Love
reciprocal.
Yes, it's a two-way traffic.
Yeah.
So it is. Thank you so much. We will be coming back with more of the episodes next Friday. I have been Patrisha. Have the best of your time.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for always following us. And
do you still believe in side chicks and besties?
We shall come and talk about that next week.
That has caught me off guard. Thank you, guys. Patrisha is our new. How do I say?
Female.
Yeah, our first female.
New female.
Our first female member. She's going to be, she's part of Open Game Podcast now. So be expecting her here every week. Plus some other more guests will be getting. Yeah. If you want to reach to us, comment, or you can also DM. Yeah.
And even if you want to be a sponsor.
Exactly. If you want to be a sponsor, please reach out to us so we can give you some good audience. Marketing and stuff like that.
All right. See you all next Friday.
Yeah. Thank you.